We warn you, some may find this upcoming report disturbing.
Militants on motorcycles rounded up and killed farmers who were bringing in their harvest.
Bodies executed one by one and then thrown into the river.
A terrorist group responsible for the deaths of more than 75,000 Nigerians.
Nigeria maybe now is the most dangerous country for Christians in the world.
When I meet some suffering higher than my own, I say, Lord, help me. How do I help these people? Sometimes I feel devastated. All I do is go back to my small chapel and pray. And I think the Lord is there, even in our suffering, even more in our suffering, because He's always on the side of the marginalized, the afflicted, and the suffering.
Our lives are not the same. Whilst we lifted hands in praise, you lifted yours in pain, panic, stress, and dismay. Bullets spray towards the altar. Sacred spaces turn to ashes, murder in the surface, blood and holy water. Your worship surrounded by soldiers with gun in their holsters, muting the mouths of those who pray. For mountains to move, fountains to turn droughts, to leave you without, into gardens that bloom. The tombs to turn into houses of music, shouting the name of God who produced the sun and the moon. Taking rubble and ruins, struggle and bruises, refusing to bow to any God but the truest. Yeah. The floods rise, the fires rush in, but you're never giving up on me. In the struggle and the suffering, I know that you weren't bluffing when you said your presence covered me. I don't need muscle or military, you can keep the artillery. You can't see me like John Cena when Jesus is hitting me. Heat the degrees and trouble the seas, I'll be on my knees, interceding through the struggle and grief. I see the danger coming, but I ain't running. Walking through the valley with a strut while I'm humming. Tribulations testing my faith and my patience. Facing the wall like Jason Statham, embraced by the God of Jacob. So let it be known, I'm not on my own. 10 toes down, I stand on the ground, owned by the one on the throne. So till I get home, I'm lifting my hands on my soul, giving him the praise that he's owed. Valley of the shadow of death, I will trust you. I trust you.
Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I'll say to the Lord,